Anyway, sorry about that. I don't know. Something with the system, maybe aliens attacking, who knows. Anyways, welcome back to the channel, and today we're diving into one of my newer favorites. And it's one of the weirder ones, but it's also emotionally devastating manga I've read. And it's Inio Asano's Dead Demons Dededede Destruction, or as I like to call it, Dead Depression. Yes, that's actually the title. And no, it's not a comedy. Well, is it? It kind of is. It's also a slice of life, a political satire, and a sci-fi dystopia, a philosophical treatise on the end of the world, and deeply personal coming-of-age story. In short, it is a lot. But if you've read Asano's other works, like Goodnight Pun Pun and Sonen, you know what you're getting into. Existential horror dressed in cuteness, childhood trauma under a blue sky, all that good stuff. So let's dive right into the story of Dead Demons, Dededede Destruction. So what is Dead Demons about? I'm going to keep saying that, yes. The basic setup is this. 3 years ago, before the manga begins, a massive alien mothership appears over Tokyo. It just shows up. No dramatic attack, no explosions, just hovers. It does fall into some buildings, but that's about it. And the military fires at it for a while, society freaks out, and then life just continues. Kids go back to school, people still commute to work, the economy adjusts, everyone just sort of shrugs and moves on. That's where we meet our main characters. Kadode, an awkward, melancholic high school girl, and Oran, her wild, eccentric best friend, and together they navigate high school, family drama, memes, and the looming, ever-present threat of annihilation. And this setup is genius. The alien invasion isn't the plot, it's just the backdrop. The real story is growing up in a world that's already ending, and trying to navigate through it. And that kind of dives into the themes of the story. It isn't about aliens, it's about what happens when the apocalypse becomes routine. It asks, what do we do when we've already accepted the end? And how do we live when we know the future's a lie? That might sound a little dramatic, but Asano's approach is almost mundane. Characters argue about dating apps while alien ships fall in the background. Teens complain about school while their city is being militarized. It's a deeply satire take on modern society, on media manipulation, government lies, social decay, but it's also incredibly personal. Kadode deals with the grief of losing her father. Anton hides behind this absurdic humor to mask her emptiness. And the manga tackles everything from the failure of adulthood, the numbness of everyday life, and the loneliness of being online all the time but never truly connected. But it does all this through the lens of cute teenage girls. And that's what makes it unsettling. The characters look like they're from a lighthearted rom-com, but they're spiraling into existential dread. It's like if K-On! Took place during Children of Men. Inio Asano is known for his absurd attention to detail. The backgrounds are photorealistic. He literally traces real Tokyo locations, and I'm pretty sure for this work specifically, he used Blender to make the ship in the city. The streets, the skyline, the clutter of the teenagers' rooms, it all feels real and alive. But the characters are drawn in a much more stylized, almost chibi-like way that kind of confuses you. That contrast is jarring at first, but it's completely intentional. It makes the emotional gut punches hit harder, and it's like watching a cartoon character break down and cry in a documentary. The paneling is cinematic, wide shots for isolation, close-ups for intensity, and Asano knows exactly how to control your emotional rhythm. He does it all the time. He made Pun Pun, he made Sonen sent me into a spiral for a week. Anyways, back to it. And then there's the surreal moments, visions, breakdowns, inner monologues. That reminds you you're in Asano's world. Nothing is safe. Even the most innocent page can suddenly feel like it's crushing your soul. And one way he achieves this is through his characters. And the characters are the emotional anchor of this manga, especially the two, Dededede and Antan. Like I said, Dededede is soft-spoken, idealistic, and deeply affected by the death of her father in this alien crisis. She's someone who wants to believe in the truth, but the world keeps disappointing her. Antan, on the other hand, is the complete fucking opposite. She's loud, chaotic, funny as hell, but her over-the-top personality is a mask. She's just as lost as Dededede, maybe even more. And their friendship is messy, sometimes toxic, sometimes beautiful. They enable each other, challenge each other, and ultimately grow together. It's one of the most realistic portrayals of teenage girl friendship. The supporting cast, teachers, classmates, politicians, even aliens each reflect a different side of society. Some try to resist, some give up, some profit, and it's not about good versus evil in this story. It's about people just reacting, often badly, and that goes into the pacing, tone, and whatnot. If you're coming into this expecting a fast-paced sci-fi thriller, you will be disappointed. This manga is slow, it lingers, it meanders, and it kicks you in the fucking nuts. But that's the point. It's not a story you binge for plot. It's something you sit with. You read a manga, a volume a day. You think about it. And the tone shifts constantly. One chapter is goofy high school hijinks. The next is a brutal look at government propaganda. The next might be an introspective monologue about death. These tonal whiplashes are very intentional. They reflect how we live now, scoring from memes to war to selfies. That fractured modern brain is baked into every page. And the manga is bold, not the anime. It has an anime. It looks good. But it's bold. It's not what you expect. And it might leave you staring at the ceiling for an hour afterwards, after each fucking chapter, wondering what the hell just happened here. Some people hate this manga, but I loved it. I love this manga, and I can't wait to see the end. And if you're looking for something different, really different, something that blends societal commentary, alien dread, and heartbreaking character writing into one weird, beautiful, and disturbing package, read it. It's not always comfortable. It's Asano. It's not always fun, but it's one of the most human manga I've ever read. And again, I've read a lot. I read Hatsune Miku, alright? I read, I'm reading Hellsing right now with the boys in Discord. You should join. On God, no joke, no scam whatsoever. And thank you for watching. Like, comment, and let me know what your favorite Asano moment is. Very curious. Or just I've read in manga, and I've read a lot of manga, alright? I read the Hatsune Miku manga, and it was a work of art. It made me cry. I'm getting sidetracked, but I might make a video on that. You know I will make a video on that. I am trying to fucking record! I'm trying to fucking record!
Oh, I really apologize.
You piece of shit, you're gonna...
You should include this in the video.
Are you piece of shit? Get the fuck out, I'm talking about...
I heard Hatsune Miku, I had to come.
Oh yeah, no, I have the Hatsune Miku manga.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Dude, you have fucking everything.
I do. I feel bad for my editor. He's gonna have to cut all this out.
Wait, you have an editor?
My friend.
Okay. Are you paying him?
No.
Didn't fucking pay.
No, he's doing Twitch though, so I'm advertising him. Now get the fuck out so I can continue recording. What the fuck was it? I lost my fucking thing.
You should include that.
Maybe, yeah, I can put it in the outtakes. Put it in the outtakes. Anyways, I feel bad for him.